Good morning, everybody. I hope y'all are doing well. Starting a little early again. I think I've got the majority of everything I needed to do this morning done. It is currently 5:49 a.m. It is minus 14 degrees outside. It feels like minus 18 currently. But yay? Question mark. AJ, good morning, sweetie. How have you been? Hey, Gold, what's up? How's it going? So, I came up with a solution. We're going to be using my shadow box to kind of put the Lego pieces in it to keep it organized. So it's kind of compacted and it's not taking so much space. So you guys would be able to see the tower more. Been on a path of self-discovery and loving it. Hey, let's go. That's what I like to hear. I'm glad you're doing all right, sweetie. Legos have been going good. You're good watching today's new anime? Ooh, what's it about? But it's been going good. I shall show you what we have done so far. Boom. Look how massive this thing is. I know the webcam really doesn't do it justice. But if I pick it up, you see the magnificence of it. This is just half the base. Okay? Half. So this is the front of the tower. This is the drawbridge. Yeah, this is just the base. Half the base. So we got the drawbridge here to the front entrance of the gates, the black gates. And then over here, oops, oh no. Hey. You're doing that to me now. Get back on there. Thank you. Over here, we have this little nook. There's a little fish inside it. And over here, above that, is a little spooter. It's a little sled for a spooter. Yeah, this is what we've worked with so far. Isn't it? This is like freaking amazing. So we are on day 4, day 5 now. Yeah, this thing is freaking massive. Okay. We're going to put that aside for now. We were working on packet number 11 out of 40. A 29-year-old adventurer adopts a young girl because she would likely get herself killed in a dungeon and is raising her to be an adventurer, but she is also a succubus. So every night she turns into, oh boy, it's one of those kinds. Could they stop using young girls under the age and just actually start using people over the age of 21? Just could they for once? It's wholesome, but the concept looks bad on paper. It could be anything but a fucking succubus. She could be like, I don't know, an archfiend, a a witch, a zombie, a necromancer. There's just so many other things. A succubus is known for sexy concepts and sex. Should not have anything to do with a young, underaged person. See, it's easier to keep this organized like this. So we're going to be working on the arches for this side of the wall. Just bad planning? Yeah, like I said, she could have been any other creature. She could have been any other helpless creature. But of course, it had to be a succubus for the fan service. No, that's not right. Hi, Pika. How you doing, girl? I still need to finish that anime. What was it? The slime one? The Adventures of His Little Slime or something? I still need to finish that one. But unfortunately, it's very difficult for me to be able to get anime over here. Because things like Crunchyroll don't work over here. You've managed to finish 2 shows, and the third starts this week? Well, hey, at least you're keeping yourself occupied, right? That's always a good thing. And oh, you're tired, Pika. I'm sorry. I feel that. I woke up tired. Tired and cold. It is freaking freezing here. Oh, I need to watch Welcome to Derry too. I am so excited for that one. I think he's immune to their charms because the second episode he goes to the succubus adventurer. He knows and she's more of a bully to him but entrusts the kid to him. I don't know. Still sus. But it is what it is. Oopsie. Wrong color. It wasn't what you were expecting, but it was better at the same time, and HBO took it on. Yeah. I'm kind of glad that Bill Skarsgård reprised his role as Pennywise. That was a good move on their part. He brought something extra special to Pennywise, and it was kind of nice to see him continue that role. Welcome to Derry did seem confusing. It's because you need to read the book in order to fully understand what's going on. Hey, Death. Going to grab some foods. Nice, nice. You've been hankering some Fallout? Nice. Alright, so we are on number 250 now. We are more than halfway through the first booklet. Oh my god, Tim Curry's version of it, I still love it. He brought the comedic aspect of Pennywise in it. And again, in order to understand both variants of Pennywise from Bill Skarsgård and Tim Curry, you need to read the book. There is so much out of the book that was not put into the movie for obvious reasons, some of them for legal reasons. But yeah. Alright, I'm going to try this new music. Because yesterday's was copywritten. Granted, it wasn't it wasn't a strike, but a lot of these channels say that they are copyright no copyright friendly, but they lie about it. So we're gonna try that music. I'm gonna keep it a little low so you guys can still hear me and not struggle with it. You're gonna have to get your hands on that book at some point? Yes. But for those of y'all who don't want to read it, because it does deal with underaged orgy smexy time. Yeah. Just fair warning. The book, because it's Stephen King, it's not exactly friendly, if you know what I mean. Royalty free, they are claiming the copyright so others can't do the same. Yeah, I saw 3 channels though who didn't credit the previous person's playlist that they were using in their playlist, and it got a copyright strike. So I've been having to scroll through every single comment just to make sure that the channel is actually legitimate and not just pulling from other music and not giving them credit for it. But I did credit this one below in the YouTube portion anyways. And hopefully this music is a little bit better than the other one. You think your buddy has a copy? His mom was a huge King fan. Oh my god, I'm a huge Stephen King fan. He is my idol. I aspire to be one day as a writer. Granted, I've only got 1 book behind my name. I'm working on 3 others right now. But I will never be able to reach his godlike awesomeness. Like 8 shelves filled? Ooh, honey. I think I have just as much too. The Baxter books? Baxter? Huh. Okay, so I need to do 3 of these. Using the shadow box for this does make it a little bit easier. You know you have one he bought out with his son that you haven't read yet too. I'm still reading through let me see. Oof. Everything's falling. Oh my gosh. I am still reading this one. Sleeping Beauties. He wrote this one with his son, Owen King. It is so good. It's almost like The Stand, where a plague-like disease is spreading across the world. It starts over at a small town with patient 0. It's really good. I like it. You're gonna have to dig them all out of your boxes now. Most of mine are sitting in the closet right now since I don't have any shelving space. Which, yeah, is frustrating to say the least. As a writer and an avid reader, there's nothing worse in this world than having not enough bookshelves. Yeah. A black or brown color. Brown color. And then add in the black arches. You got halfway through Pet Cemetery, started it because your dad told it was very scary. 5 years later, you're still halfway through it because you got bored. Oof, honey. Of all the Stephen King movies, the original Pet Cemetery actually traumatized me when I was younger. I was probably about 13 or 14 years old when I first saw it. Just because of how visceral the scene was where the kid got hit by the truck. It felt very real. And this was before the time before censorship became a thing, where you can't have any direct violence towards children in movies, in cinema and stuff like that. So it honestly looked like the kid did get hit. That movie was fucked up? Yeah. But despite that trauma, it's still a very good movie. You were sad at the film because it did not just hit the same as the original? True. The pun was not intentional. Yeah, it was a very traumatic scene when you were younger. You had nightmares from the original? Yeah. I think probably one of my favorite Stephen King movies. It's a tie between Salem's Lot and The Stand. Be right back, need the loo? Okie dokie. Oh, the Green Mile movie. God. That one makes you cry every fucking time. It's probably one of the best emotional ones. Me too. I love the Green Mile as well. That's probably my favorite Tom Hanks movie. There's just something about the movie that just... it tears into your heart. It's merciless. But I watch it every time I need a reminder about humanity. Ironically. All the actors killed it. Yes, they did. Man. Honestly, doing this camp thing makes me feel so rushed. I am the only one teaching camp this term right now. And it's awkward as hell. I gotta somehow make it fun for the kids today. There's only 2 in class. Oops. There we go. Okay, those arches are done. And now I do believe we stick them on the wall. Yep, we do. Okay, so they go upwards like this. Got it. Oh, that's not. Probably another movie that everybody skips out on that's actually a guilty pleasure of Stephen King is definitely The Hearts of Atlantis. That one had Anthony Hopkins in it. Definitely recommend watching that one too. It looks like we're adding in the rest of the details for the last packet for this portion. 24 of these little guys. Black one boot, and 2 of these guys. And that clears out that packet. Oops. Misjudged it. That's there. That's there. This one should be here. Black bee should go here. Oh, wait, hold on. Black bees here. Ugh. Come on. I know I have fat fingers, but fit in there already. There we go. I just gotta find where this little piece goes. Ah, found it. And there we go. That's packet 11. Done. Now it looks like we're building on top of the stacks we just made for number 12. Yep, extending the wall. Making the pillars again. Okay, so 12 is relatively small. Let's do this. Let me extend the webcam out a bit more. Upwards? There we go. Yeah, you guys can see the dimension of it now. So yeah, I have 2 hours of camp today at work, and then I'll be going out to eat lunch, and then I'll be back home afterwards. Then tomorrow is my 10.5 hours at work. I'm not mentally ready for that one. I don't think the kids are either. Oops. Oh, yeah, that goes right there. That works. Well, I feel like I need a bit more components. I'll just double up on some of them. At least on similarities. What's everybody up to? How's your day been? Oh yeah, the anime I still need to finish that I started was the Night of the Living Cats. I need to finish that one. It was pretty funny so far. Very relatable to some of the characters for loving cats and not being able to touch them because of the cat apocalypse. Because if you touch a cat, you turn into one of them. Interesting concept. It's really funny. Ooh. Ugh. And here we got these little feet now too. Huh? Hey Nick, girl. I'm feeling extremely cold. How about you? It is it feels like minus 18 degrees right now. Yep. We have wind chills up to minus 24 degrees Celsius. So when the wind cuts through you, that's minus 25. We are creating the Tower of Barad-dur right now, the Lego game. Not the Lego game, but the Lego set that I got for Christmas. We're packet 12 out of 40. So we're crunching through the numbers. We're getting there. Yeah, I know. I'm absolutely loving this right now. This is my first gigantic Lego set I have ever done. And we are taking our sweet time. Because this thing costs over $400. I have not seen the Pokemon sets. No, not the new ones. They're cute. I'll have to check them out. Yay. I shall look at it in a second as soon as I finish separating these colors. This flat ones will go there. The hoofs will go there. Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise set is 650. Woo! It's a lot of plasma I gotta donate in order to be able to afford that. That's crazy. I mean, I understand, but that's crazy. Okay. That packet separated. Alright. Let me check it out now. Ooh, the Kanto gym badges? With the pre-order? Ooh. Oh my god. That's awesome. In the badges too? In a box? Oh my god. That is awesome. Yeah, my wallet's crying at me. I can't. I couldn't imagine spending money on it. But that is awesome. Alrighty. Eevee alone is the cheapest at 60. Pikachu with the Pokeballs 199. Holy crap. I'm actually surprised, even after 20 plus years of that show being, you know, out and the games being out, that it's still so popular. I myself, though, am a Digimon fan more so than Pokemon, but I do appreciate Pokemon. It definitely did, and I don't know what Bandai is lacking for it. The Mega Constructs are so much cheaper, and you have many of their sets. Damn. Look at you go, boy. Let's see. So it goes like this. Someone told you the other day they never heard of Zoids. They never heard of Zoids? Holy shit, that's like my favorite mecha anime of all time. Oh my god. Zoids Chaotic Century was probably my favorite generation of Zoids. I used to watch that at 5:30 in the morning before going to school at 6 a.m. This was high school, by the way. I'd sit there, eat my breakfast cereal, watch it before going to school. Your MC Dragonite still sits on top of your Jumbo Lapras Funko Pop? Damn. Zoids is so much fun. Really, it was. It was Sailor Moon and OG Dragon Ball Z in like 1996 on the USA Network at 6 a.m. in the summers. Yep. Rest in peace, Toonami. Three browns. This was before Toonami? Yeah. Yeah. Sailor Moon got weird. The censored version of American Sailor Moon did get weird, yes. The Japanese variant of it, without the censorship ones, was way better, to be honest. After I had learned that it was censored and changed for American TV, I switched over to the original Japanese versions of it, and it's so much better than you realize. The 4 Kids Yu-Gi-Oh with all the finger guns, cause pew pew scary. Some of the censorship stuff seems really silly. It happened for both Sailor Moon and Cardcaptor Sakura. The way the English dubbed over the whole entire situation was ridiculous. And what I mean by that is, of course, in Sailor Moon, we all know that Sailor Uranus and Sailor Neptune were not, in fact, cousins. They were lovers, okay? Incest just makes it worse. And in Cardcaptor Sakura, Sakura's brother, Tori, was in love with Sakura's crush, Yuki. Okay? It wasn't just because of the magic. Because Tori was rejected by Miss Mizuki, the teacher, his previous teacher, now Sakura's substitute teacher, she rejected him. That turned him gay, guys, okay? Being rejected by a much older woman that he loved turned Tori gay. It wasn't because of the magic, sweeties. I know, kissing cousins, right? Card Captor, the twin card episode is your favorite, hands down. Mine was definitely when Yue, the angel, was revealed during her final judgment. So she after she collected all the cards before she turned them into Sakura cards. You saw this photo shoot of a woman proud in a bikini, but her top's close to her belly button, like somehow she never used a bra. Well, gravity does what it does. We don't. You don't see us complaining about your balls hanging low when gravity takes precedence, right? Placement's a little weird. Okay. Thankfully, mine are still perky. And I don't wear regular bras, because fuck the underwire. I wear like a hybrid sports bra thing. It has support and padding. It's still cute, though? Yeah, exactly. Can't say the same for balls, though. Apologies to all the men who have to deal with their ball sacks and the awkwardness of it. I could never have something dangling between my legs like that, irritating the shit out of me. You wish there were more bras for plus size? Girl, you preaching to the choir. They don't have that many cute, nice bras for us bigger than a C cup. Oops, wrong. No! No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that. Let go. Oh, I see what happened. No, never mind. Even more so than you think since you're not in America? Exactly. Where does this guy go? Back there? Interesting. I think I fucked up somewhere again. Like, I know it's chaos over there, but do they have comfy bras? I wouldn't know. I've never tried to search for them here in this country because I know it's a wild goose chase. I know they don't have anything bigger than a B cup on average here. I think I did fuck up. Yeah, I did. Okay, I think I see what I did wrong. Oh shit. I misaligned some of the pieces. We're gonna go back a couple of steps. So what you're saying is there are more ass men there? Well, Korea is probably one of the most conservative countries in the world where it's okay to show as much of your ass and your hoo-ha than it is to show your cleavage and your shoulders. Because apparently cleavages and shoulders are more sexualized over here in this side of the world. And yes, it's ironic. Because I've gotten into arguments with people over here about me wearing tank tops when it is over 100 fucking degrees outside. And I'm like, I'm not wearing this to be sexy. I'm wearing it because I'm overheated. I'm going through perimenopause and I need to cool the fuck down. Has nothing to do with me dressing for men. I don't care about what men think of me. I don't dress for them. But yeah, honestly, religion ruins everything. Thank you, Death. Enjoy your stream. Alright, let's go back to the beginning of this one, because I did mess up here. Yeah, because they're not supposed to hang over the little ledge. So I did misalign it. Well, I think you're awesome. Oh, I know. It's not the negativity of people talking about me that's the problem. I don't really care about what people say. I haven't cared for years. It's just when they get up in my face and they start to cause the problem, then yeah, that's when it's the issue. Again, I dress for my own comfort and my own comfort only. I don't care about the male gaze. I am not an attention whore. Okay, got it, got it. Okay. That's the problem with the me culture. Everyone thinks everyone does something for somebody else, when it's honestly none of their business. Oops. Crap. I dropped another piece. At least now I've done it correctly. Hold on, let me fix it. Yep, found it. But honestly, a lot more people would be more freeing and less stress if they stopped caring about what people thought about them. Your mind would be more at ease. Because really, the only opinion that matters is the one about yourself. Okay, now this is better. Now everything's aligned. And I know for a lot of people it's easier said than done. Because negativity does hurt. I'm not saying it doesn't hurt. But I'm saying you shouldn't put stock into what people think of you. Because honestly, at the end of the day, it's your life. You're the one living it. Most people cannot walk a mile in your shoes with all the shit that you've gone through in life. So they don't have any moral standing or ground to stand on. There we go. That's more like it. I fixed it. Oh, I knew something was wrong. I was like, wait a minute. Things are not aligned. Alright, now we're doing the face covers for this part. Okay, so I need... These guys. I need 12 of those little asymmetrical things and 4 of the face coverings. But yeah, I'm just spouting a whole bunch of stuff, guys. This is just, you know, advice and whatnot. I'm not shoving it down y'all's throats. Because honestly, there's enough negativity in this crappy world right now that at least most of us know that we can live in solidarity by supporting each other. Oh my goodness. So hard to do. Okay. It's all of that craziness. Oh. Wrong position. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, hope you guys are doing well. I know for a lot of us, 2026 has been freaking rough. But we will make it through, guys. Ugh, this is really hard with my fat fingers. No! Come back here. I can do this. I can do this. There we go. Yeah. It just sounded so Asian there. Don't mind me. Yeah. There we go. Okay. 4 of these guys. Stack them on top. Like so. Honestly, though, very therapeutic today. Oops. Can you snap on, please, already? Okay. Can you stay together, please? We falling apart like me. There's only one of this? Oh. The hinges again. Okay. There we go. Alright, time for the pillars. Lock in place. Cap. Also a cap. This one. Okay. Now use the caps. Then the sticks. Gotta shove it through the hole now. Very tight. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Oh. Come on, push through the hole. Nice and easy. Why aren't you going through? Huh? The holes are aligned. Come on. Let me try the other stick. Yep, there we go. Apparently that stick doesn't fit into that hole. Maybe the stick is too big. Thank you for the bus use. There we go. I had to really force it in there. Then blue. And the gray. Thank you for the bless yous, y'all. Whew. Okay, that's one pillar done. Two. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Ah, I hate my nose. Come on. So I think for Lunar New Year coming up, might try to watch the first sunset. We'll see what happens and how cold it gets. Because I'm not traveling to see my in-laws this year since I am sick. And I do not want to get my nephew and the rest of the family sick. I'm staying. Hubby's going to visit the fam. I'll be spending the time at home cleaning. getting projects done, so this Lunar New Year will be a productive one for myself. Trust the process, right? Voila. There we go. On to packet number 13. We continue to build on top of the wall, it looks like. Yep. Extending it out just like the other one. We're getting through them pretty fast now. Oh yeah, I've also been meaning to watch Zootopia 2. A lot of my students have been talking about it. And they say it's really funny. It's really good. And I did enjoy the first Zootopia. So I also need to watch that. Including, what was it, 28 years later? Then I need to watch Welcome to Derry. I just finished Supernatural 2 weeks ago. And honestly, there aren't that many other shows that I've been waiting on. Zootopia 2 is actually really good. A lot of meta jokes. I'm actually looking forward to that, to be honest. Keep hearing a lot of good things about it. My students are always like, teacher, Zootopia 2, Basoyo? Baso? I'm like, Baso. I have not seen it. Like, teacher, where? I'm like, I've been busy. It's so cute when they're trying to talk to me about something new. Is there anything else good coming out this year? Are we hyped up for any other movies that have been coming out? I know everyone's been anxious to see Iron Lung, which unfortunately it's not coming here to Korea. I would love to have seen it though to help support Markiplier. But sadly it's not an option over here. And I know I saw that remember the horror game I played on stream before, guys, called Mortuary's Assistant? Well, somebody had the bright idea to turn it into a movie. The trailer was released a couple days ago. It looks interesting. And just maybe these guys have decided to do it right. Unlike other game to movie adaptations. So it might actually do well. But I did like the game. That was a pretty fun one to play a couple Halloweens ago. Beaten it a few times already. I got the various different endings. Oops. And honestly, I don't know what all the hubbub was about the wrap up of Stranger Things. I actually enjoyed it. I don't know why all the critics were hating on it. I mean, they could have done worse. Again, the show got flummoxed and messed up because we had the writer's strike, we had the actor's strike. There were so many strikes happening around the time that the final season was in production. So it's understandable that things didn't go the way we planned it. Just like in Supernatural, when COVID hit and we had the serious lockdown issues, it messed up the writers and the actors' ability to be able to perform to the best of their capabilities. So of course the endings are not going to be as what we expect them to be. You guys try being a writer and see how difficult it is to come up with a good way to wrap up everything you've done over the years. It ain't easy. I mean, yeah, I didn't really like the ending of Supernatural either, but they did what they could with what they were given. Can't blame the actors for that. Oops. Brown things go over here. No! What, where? Uh-oh. I'm hungry. Oh shit. I just realized I haven't had my vitamins. Little memento, I can't forget about that. These are women's multi-fusion vitamins in gummy form. Highly recommend it for women my age. Now I need water. There we go. Okay, that's set now. Excuse me. Come on. Oh my god, fat fingers. Whoa, I only found 5? There it is. Just hiding in the corner. Fat finger couldn't reach it. Alright, so what are we looking at here? Ah, this thing. Okay. No. And then small ones always hurt my fingers. What is everyone up to now? Okay, 6, 9, 12. Alrighty. Did I move my camera again? Did it shift? It did shift. Oops. My bad, guys. There we go. Music stopped. So what's your next stream game? Depending on when we finish this, Necro, we have two options. We just finished Final Fantasy VII Reintegrate Remake. So, if given the time, we're going to go to Rebirth, Final Fantasy Rebirth. If not, and it's a little later in February, we'll be doing Resident Evil Requiem, because I did pre-order that game. Because, oh my god, I mean, why should I not? It's Daddy Leon, for goodness sake. So either way, I'm fangirling. I'm either fangirling over Sephiroth content, or I'm fangirling over Leon Kennedy content. Both of them are going to be great. We're going to do both of them regardless. But depending on when we finish this will determine the order of the game. So if we finish later on in late February with this Lego thing, we'll take a break from Final Fantasy VII and we'll go directly to Resident Evil Requiem. But if we finish a little bit earlier than that, then we can start Rebirth. So it depends on the timing. Yeah, now that my PC is capable of playing higher end graphic games, we got the opportunity to be able to play some brand new games coming in. That makes me so happy. Ooh. Yep, I got the upgraded PC now, and I'm kind of, even though this is pretty bad to say, I'm kind of glad my PC died when it did, before this whole RAM crisis we got going on right now. Because I would have been fucked and not have been able to stream. Because that would have cost an entire arm and a leg, and probably both my arms and legs, honestly. Just to be able to get anything shipped here globally. Mm-hmm. By the way, Necro, I am planning to try to travel to the States during the summertime. So if I can come up around your area, I'll let you know. Again, I don't know how much time I'm getting off for vacation. So it depends on how long my boss will let me take a break. Getting a new PC now is very expensive. I know. You're here unless he throws you into camp. Yeah, my travel plans are pending on two fronts. There's two forks going on here. One depends on the political turmoil that is America right now. And then number two, the time allotted based on my boss and what he will allow me to take off. So we shall see. Everything right now is by ear. I need to have a sit down and talk with him and figure out exactly what's happening before I make a yay or nay announcement about travel plans. Exactly. My safety right now is the forefront of my mind. But despite that, my very first thing I need to do is go to the DMV, get my driver's license changed over. Because I no longer reside in Virginia. And I need to keep my address and my residential stuff according to where my parents live. So the first thing I do when I get stateside is to handle that paperwork first. Six and two. I'm only seeing one of these guys. Do I have a spare is the question? Excuse me. Excuse me again. Ugh. I do have a spare. Good. Excuse me. Thank you for the bless yous. Gonna be doing that a lot, apparently. There's a lot of irritants in the air. Either that or a very horny leprechaun wants to marry me. Either way, they're both irritating. Some of y'all will probably be like, come again? Yeah, there's an old wives' tale. I forgot which country it came from, but they say if you sneeze 3 times in a row, that would be a leprechaun summoning you to be their wife. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how the horror movie Leprechaun came to be. The more you know, right? dropped another piece. I hate myself. How's it going, Pika? Excuse me. How's it going, Pika? Wow, my voice. Uh-oh. Oh boy. And this piece was never to be seen again. Got it. It did not fall. It just... moved elsewhere. Ugh, you're in bed? Ooh, ooh. There we go. Yeah, I did that. Watching you in death on my laptop. Aww. They say, how is it already 2 hours into stream? How? We've got roughly an hour and 10 more minutes. Voila. Alrighty. Yeah. And the little curve hook thing here. Ooh. There's a spare. Yeah. These are really hard to do. Okay, packet number 14. Alright, so it looks like we'll be focusing on the middle part at the gates. Put this spare piece in here. Oops. Oops. Did I set my alarm? Yeah, I did. Okay. Oh my goodness, these are some weird shapes now. Hinge. The show must go on. Oh, wow. No. We're getting into the weird territory now, guys. The Lego pieces don't look like Lego pieces anymore. Okay. Alright, looks like we're creating something separately now for the moment. So this bad boy can move over to the side. Okay. So we need one of these guys. One of these guys over here. Two of these gray guys. Ah, okay. Sorry, don't do that first. Okay. Short little red one. Ah. Like that. And like this. This is funky. It actually rotates. Cool. Alright, now what's this? Oh, it's not this. It's not this hook. This thing. Okay. 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 Go. Oh, that just made the gate. Oh, that's the door. Whoa. Oh, that is cool. It's like, what are we making here? Then we're gonna do the other door. Yeah. Oh shit. What was that that popped off? Uh-oh. Oh, is this part? Oh. Frickin'. I saw it fly across the desk and now I don't know where it went. Oh no. Oh, this is black on black. I can't. Where did you go? Oh no. Okay, it didn't fall into the box. It did fly across the desk though. It just magically disappeared. I have to look for it later when I'm not streaming. I will look for it when I come back after work. I'm sure it'll magically reappear, just like everything else in this damn room. Little twirl. Oh, big twirl goes first. Then little twirl. Okay. Thing again. And up here. This guy. Going like this. Yeah. Okay, what's the second door? Oh, that is so cool. I now have front doors. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that is so cool. Okay. It's an interesting looking hinge. Three and four. Back these three. Together go like this. Okay. I'm assuming these are for the top of the door to connect. Oops. Problem. Okay. Voila. There we go. Now I guess same similar one again. Oops, that's a 4, not a 3. I can count, I swear. There's the 3. Honestly, I think probably the most fun would be taking it apart and doing it again eventually. But that'll be a long while from now. I'm working my butt off too hard in order to take it back down and put it up again. Huh? Oh. I'm a dumbass. Opposite way. Oh, God. Come on, pieces. Stop being over dramatic. Stop being over dramatic. Jesus. Okay, then it goes this way. Oops. Hold on. Why isn't it fitting? It shows all the right pieces. It's just not sitting. Interesting. I'm getting some funky duck action going on in here. Why are you taller? You're supposed to be shorter. That'll be one on top, two on top, three on top. Ah. No, that's right. Ah, that's what I'm missing. Like, wait a minute, this is misaligned. The hoof is not sitting in correctly. I got this guy goes on top. Then this guy. Then it goes like this. See, now I did it. Stupid me. Okay, so we just did that, and now we gotta do that. Black pieces, stack on top. Okay. There we go. Okay. This will probably be the last packet for the stream anyways for today. Then we'll have a longer one tomorrow before I go to work. No, wait, we can't. Because I still have to do camp in my working schedule tomorrow. Ah, frickin' frack. It's in the middle. Okay. Upside down, this way. Does it go lower? That goes lower. There we go. And then it looks like packet 15. We're making something different. Another base. With pillars. Whoa, okay. Even got gears now. So now we're looking at a top angle. Woo, this is complicated now. Look at that. Okay, packet 15 is gonna be big. So we're gonna stop here and do this one tomorrow. Yeah, it's the central part, right in front of the gates. Okay. So I will search for that piece that flew across my desk. We got another spare here. Alrighty, guys. Well, I guess that'll wrap it up for the day. And thank you to White Bat Audio for your royalty-free, copyright-safe music. Feel free to check it out in the link below if you're interested in learning more about their channel. But yeah, I will go ahead and find that piece and then prep myself to get ready for work. But I'll be free after lunch to chill if anybody wants to chill, and I'll see you guys then. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you've enjoyed the content. And yeah, we are almost done with the base of the book. I think, what's the last packet in here? 19. And we're already on 15. So we got 4 more packets to wrap up the base. 4 to 5 more packets. Sweet. Look at that. That's awesome. But thank you guys for being patient with me. I hope you've enjoyed the content and then whatever I'm blabbing about usually during streams. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the continuation of this Lego set. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. And as always, please do like, comment, follow, and subscribe. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody now.